Yeah, the Robert mentioned beef is what we're doing. All right. We have 10 minutes on the clock, sir. Whenever you're ready. Whenever you're ready.
Okay, my name is Carlos Baylor. I'm out of the San Antonio location, store 610. Today I'm going to cover a great time in American history. Probably one of the best decades since we were founded. It's up there, or even I would say it's more important than the cotton gin, steam engine, the factory work, you know, all that stuff. That's okay, but I think this decade was a little bit better. And what I'm getting at is the 80s. Okay. Okay, follow along, guys. I don't want to lose you. I don't want to lose you guys. I just want to paint you guys a picture. Back in the 80s, it was like, you know, the grass was greener, the air was a little bit, you know, sweeter to the smell. The birds seemed to be singing everywhere you went. I mean, it was just a great time in American history. Some of the things that we enjoyed, and what I want to cover more so is 80s kids and how fortunate we were compared to the kids nowadays. And well, I can't speak for the 70s. I was 60s. I wasn't there. So some of the topics I want to go over are social media. I want to cover what we were watching in the 80s, types of music we were listening to, fashion, and gaming, which was pretty much right around the birth of the gaming system, the console, the at-home type play. First, I want to cover why the kids had an advantage over the kids nowadays. One thing is social media. I think social media is a great thing for us as adults to, you know, interact with each other, but I think for kids, it's almost a handicap. When we were kids, we were riding bikes, throwing rocks, playing stick fights. I mean, we were doing what I think Mother Nature intended us to do. Get dirty, be boys, you know, however you like to spend your time. Nowadays, kids have their nose in their smartphones or iPads or whatever they're using. And I think they're missing out on a lot of things in life. So I think we as 80s kids, by the way, I didn't ask, I'm 32. Is anybody in the same age group as me? So you all grew up with, yeah, you did. Life's been a little rough on you, huh? So you guys know what I'm talking about when, you know, we had a lot of advantages that they don't have now.
You drink out of the hose.
You could, yeah.
I still do.
Yeah. Yeah, you didn't have to have bottled water, you know, you could. Apparently when tap water is only good for your toilets nowadays, I guess. We had the best coaching tools, how to teach us how to be, you know, good kids and teenagers and adults. You know, and when I say that, I mean cartoons. Cartoons back in our day where they taught you a lesson, like G.I. Joes, you know, knowing's half the battle, right? I mean, you can laugh, but it is the truth. I mean, nowadays I sit down with my kid and I watch cartoons with them, and I'm just like, my IQ's dropping, you know. I got to turn this off, you know. It's bad. Music. I mean, you could talk about classical music, you can talk about the stuff we got now, but you can't beat 80s music. You know, I mean, who's going to beat Michael Jackson's Billie Jean? I mean, come on. You know what I mean? Survivor, Eye of the Tiger. I mean, every time that comes on, I just want to start shadowboxing. I don't know about any of you guys, but, you know. And then Lionel Richie's All Night Long. I mean, if that doesn't get the women, I don't know what does, you know. You know, so so I mean, you know, moving on, I want to talk about gaming systems, because back in the day, you know, you went to arcades. Those are like, you don't see those anymore. Yeah, that was our, yeah, social. You know, I mean, the parents dropped you off, you're 8, 10 years old. Now my 8-year-old wouldn't leave my sight. Now, back in the day, you used to be able to drop them off. They interact with kids they never met before. They learn social skills, which I think they're lacking nowadays. What's that? Chuck E. Cheese is for pedophiles. That's where they hang out. I'm not even sure if Chuck E. Cheese was around in the 80s. I'm not sure about that one. And then I want to get into fashion. Fashion was like, I mean, everybody knows that was a time for fashion, right? Bright colors, big hair, you know. some of the haircuts that you don't see nowadays that I really would like to sport, but my wife won't let me. Or like the rat tail. I mean, anybody have rat tail growing up? No, no. Or the side ponytail. I don't think too many guys. The mullet, which I've been trying to pull off for a while, but my wife won't let me. And I said, hey, my hair is leaving me. It's either now or never, but she's not having it. And the perm. I mean, perm's classic, right?
The mullet perm.
Well, here's the thing: is everybody thinks of perm, they think of women. I kind of like the man, like mini perm. You know, I thought that was pretty cool. But that's just me. Yeah, that's just me. What was it? The painter Bob, whatever his name was, it had the big. Yeah, that was sweet. You know, I mean, can't beat that. And in fashion, I mean, anybody had parachute pants growing up, or nobody had those? Nobody had parachute pants, really?
Yeah, I did.
I probably had a week's worth. I don't know. Or stonewashed jeans. I mean, that's pretty classy if you ask me. What's that?
The ones with holes were air conditioning.
Yeah, no, they were. I'm running out of things to say here.
Just realized we're getting old.
Yeah, well, yeah, we're getting up there, man.
Our kids have to wear seat belts now.
Yeah, that's another thing. I could ride around my dad's old Ford and standing up at the dashboard, and cops wouldn't think twice, right?
What about TV shows? Cosby.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know if I should. I don't know if I should touch on that one. I mean, that was probably the invention of the date rape drug, maybe. Yeah, he spearheaded the date rape drug whole thing.
Learned to drive at 13.
Yes, I used to drive the back roads when I was young. Could barely touch the pedals. Does anybody have any questions for me?
Did you watch Thundercats?
I did. I did watch Thundercats.
Who's the leader of the Thundercats?
The dude with the red hair, I can't remember his name right now.
I know.
There you go. I couldn't remember.
Wow.
You trying to bring Atari back?
Atari? No, but I mean, I'm glad you talked about Atari. I mean, some of the best games out there. Pac-Man, Pitfall, Pole Racer, you know, I mean, pole position is basically the... What's that?
The ET game, did that ruin Atari?
I'm not sure. I couldn't afford all the games. I just got the ones that came with it and played it until my parents bought me another one.
There's a documentary.
Saturday Night Live. Thanks, Art.
That was real.
I played Atari until Saturday Night Live came.
So what year did you graduate high school?
2001. 2001. Which seems like it was yesterday, but it's already been 14 years.
Easy, man.
That's pretty much it for mine.